Good morning, guys. My name is Karthik. I'm currently pursuing BTech in CSC Shivnadar University. We have been given 6 questions to solve for the maths in examination, and I'll show you now how to solve the first question. I'll show you the process on how to solve the first question. It is based on the concept of differential equations. We'll directly dive into the process on how to solve the question. I hope the question is visible, guys. First, yeah. In a room containing 20,000 cubic feet of air, 600 feet of fresh air flows in per minute, and the mixture, made practically uniform by circulating fans, is exhausted at a rate of 600 cubic feet per minute. What is the amount of fresh air y of t at any time if y of 0 is 0? This is one condition which has been given for us for our favorable. We have to use this condition. We have to find y of t at any time t. And after what time will 90% of air be fresh? This is also another question. Okay. Now I hope it is clear. 1 second, guys. So I'm sorry about the view and all. Yeah, so it's clear now. Now let y be the amount of air. Let y be the amount of air. Now dy by dt is equal to rate of change of air. Dy by dt is equal to rate of change of air is equal to inflow of air minus outflow of air. Okay, guys, dy by dt is equal to inflow of air minus outflow of air. Now what exactly is the inflow of air? In the question he has stated that the inflow of air is 600. How to find the outflow air? I mean the amount of air that is going out of the room. To find that, we have a formula which is rate of entering या exiting is equal to rate of exiting या entering into concentration of substance. In this case, what is the substance? We all know it is the air. So now rate of outflow, here this is rate, guys, inflow rate minus outflow rate. Don't forget that. I mean, if you get confused, it's rate of outflow is equal to, here look guys, rate of entering या exiting is equal to rate of exiting या entering into concentration of substance, and in this case the substance is air. Now rate of outflow is equal to rate of inflow, which is 600, into concentration of substance, the amount of air divided by total amount of air. Okay, guys, 0 0 0 0 gets cancelled. 300, 3y by 100, which is 0.03y. Okay, rate of outflow. This is rate of outflow of air. Now rate of change of air, dy by dt is equal to rate of change of air, which is dy by dt is equal to inflow of air, which is 600, minus outflow of air 0.03y. So just take it to this side. 0.03y minus 600 is equal to 0. Guys, this is a linear, because only one, dy by dt, not d square y by dt square and all. Linear non-homogeneous differential equation. Why it is non-homogeneous? Because there's a constant term, and it is a linear non-homogeneous differential equation. We can solve linear non-homogeneous differential equation by finding the integral factor, and we all know the integral, how to find the integral factor, right guys? It's prerequisite knowledge, we all know that. integral factor is equal to e power integral coefficient of y dx. Here dx, sir, we don't have dx in this term. No sir, it's not dx, take dt. E power integral coefficient of y 0.03 dt, which is equal to e power 0.03 t. Okay guys, now sir, how to solve the question from integral factor? Simple, just multiply the integral factor with the linear differential equation on both the sides. E power 0.03 t into dy by dt plus e power 0.03 t into 0.03 y is equal to 600 into e power 0.03 t. Okay, now when you look at this term, I have directly taken 600 to this side and multiplied by e power 0.03 t. That's it. Now when you look at this term, what do you find? Like, don't you find something similar with this term? Just observe it carefully. This can be written as d by dt, that is the differentiation of y into e power 0.03 t. How is that possible? Yes, it is possible. Y into e power 0.03 t differentiated with the help of which formula? UV formula. What is the UV formula? What is the formula of UV? I'm just writing here, guys. UdV plus VDU. Simple. Y into differentiation of e power 0.03 t, which is this term. And what is the differentiation of, the second term, e power 0.03 t into dy by dt? Simple, is equal to 600 into e to the power of 0.03 t. Okay guys, now just take the dt term here. Take the dt term, d of y into 0.03 t is equal to 600 into e power 0.03 t dt. Integrating on both sides. I'll take the fresh page. Okay, I hope it is clear. The view is clear. Yes, integrating on both sides, integral d of y into e to the power of 0.03 t is equal to integral 600 into e to the power of 0.03 t dt. Okay, integral differential, simple, they get cancelled away. Y into e to the power of 0.03 t is equal to 600, take out common, e to the power of 0.03 t divided by d by dt of 0.03 t plus a constant c. Because we didn't use limits, we are putting a constant. Constant is very important, very important constant. Now y into e to the power of 0.3 t is equal to 600 into e to the power of 0.3 guys, I'm sorry, 0.03 t divided by 0.03. Differentiation of this is 0.03 plus c. Okay guys, now this gets cancelled, this gets cancelled here. What will come? C, y is equal to 600. Guys, I'm doing the rough work here. 600 divided by 0.03 is the same as 600 divided by 3 divided by 100, right? Simple. 3 ones are 3 twos are 6. What is this? 20,000. Simple guys, very easy. 20,000 plus c into e to the power of minus 0.03 t. Okay, now we have to find c. Remember in the question, I'll just show you the question again, guys. Look at this. What have been given to us? At y of 0 is equal to 0 means at time t is equal to 0, y of 0 is equal to 0. Okay, just put that here, guys. Simple. Put t is equal to 0. Put t is equal to 0. At that time y is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 20,000 plus c into e to the power of minus 0.03 into 0. What is e power 0? Nothing but 1. So c is equal to minus 20,000. That is simple. Now put this value c is equal to minus 20,000 here in this equation, guys. We'll get y at any time t is equal to 20,000 minus 20,000 into e to the power of minus 0.03t. Therefore, y of t at any time t is equal to, this is the answer for the first bit, guys, in the question. 20,000 into 1 minus e to the power of minus 0.03t, or we can simply write it as 20,000 minus 20,000 into e to the power of minus 0.03t, y of t. Simple. Now coming to the second bit, what have we been asked? I'll show you the question again. Look, guys, after what time will 90% of air be fresh? Now we have to find the time after which 90% of air will be fresh. Now, and what is the value of it? 90% of total air, which is 20,000. 90% of total air, which is 20,000, is, I'll do the rough work, guys. 100, this gets cancelled. 200 into 90, which is 18,000. Okay, 200 into 90 is 18,000. Okay, guys, now put this value of 18,000 in the y of t. 18,000 is equal to 20,000 minus 20,000 into e to the power of minus 0.03t. Like till here did you understand? Like till here did you understand the process, guys? We have the 90% of total air, which is 20,000. 90% of 20,000 is 18,000. So at what time does 18,000 of air is present? That is what he's asking in simple terms. Now 18,000 minus 20,000, simple, minus 2,000 minus 20,000 into e to the power of minus 0.03t. Minus gets cancelled. This gets cancelled. 0 gets cancelled. 2 1s are, 2 10s are. Simple, guys. 10 is equal to e to the power of 0.03t. We have taken 10 here, but e power minus 0.03t. So you just inverse it again. 10 is equal to 10 is equal to e to the power of 0.03t. Till here we are fine, guys. Now how to find the value of t? To find the value of t, apply ln to the base e on both sides. On both sides. To find the value of t, we should apply ln on both sides, guys. So ln 10 to the base e is equal to ln to the base e to the power of 0.03t. I'll take a new page. Okay. 1 second. I hope it is clear. Yeah. Ln 10 to the base e is equal to ln to the base e to the power of 0.03t, which is 0.03t, and ln 10 to the base e, the ln 10 to the base e is given by 2.305 is equal to 0.03t. T is equal to 2.305 divided by 0.03. Now after calculating 0.03, 2.305, now we can simply, or else we can write it as 2.305 divided by 300, simple, and after multiplying with this we get 1000, so 230.5 by 3, which is approximately given by 76.756. And now 76.756 is closer to what? 77. We can equate it to t is equal to approximately 77 minutes. So what did we conclude? We concluded that at time after time t is equal to 77 minutes, the amount of air present in that room is equal to 18,000. That is what he has asked, 90% of the fresh air that is present in the room. Okay, so So that's it, guys. This is the process on how to solve the first question, which is based on differential equations, and the question given is it is related to differential equation. And thank you, guys.